EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. From way up at the 23, a lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A first carry from a collegiate star here in Wisconsin. It's Jonathan Taylor. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing on second and 14. Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end.
Rivers pass.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun, Rivers. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on second and long. Rivers. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton.
Rivers.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On third down, Rivers. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it. Because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. 3rd down here.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. Then the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Intended Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Looking for Campbell downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 34 yards there at a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Jones.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. We're scoreless after 1. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
At the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
To Aaron Jones.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
3rd and long for Rivers, eluding the pressure right. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 18 and into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Rodgers on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. It's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
48-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 45 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Rodgers connecting with Equinemius St. Brown. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Packers 21, Colts nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Looking deep for Hilton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it will be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards.
And Pascal's got it. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big conversion on 3rd for the Colts. 56 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll throw again. Rivers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Christian Kirksey charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
Rivers pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Rivers. Flushed out right. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. If things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick.